guys, Tails not returning. I don't know if you all saw my introductory video, but dying. Anyway, so apparently I have viewers. I didn't know I had viewers. That was a shock to me. And one viewer apparently was really interested in my other video that I uploaded. That was sort of a message to someone / intro video. And apparently they're going through a rough little time in their life, but they wanted me to answer. It was a small question, but it's big. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of those eaty-weety in words, but it's the atom bomb, baby. Atom bomb. I don't want it in my wigwam, but and this question so happens to be, what is love? And ironically, this prop was just lying there, so it fits my description and metaphor pretty well. But I guess you can say love. It's really complicated, And a lot of people see just the tunnel vision, the special aspect of it, that little view, that Hollywood, Romeo, Juliet, Twilight, etc. romantic comedy. But truth is, love comes in many different packages. There's the kind of love you have for the planet. If you extend your view that far, in the plant life and animals, there's the love you share between a pet and an animal, that unbreakable companionship. That friend that isn't human, but listens to you and will always be there for you. There's the love of a sibling, which is ridiculous and unbreakable at times, but at the end of the day, fam has your back. And, I don't even want to call family, love between family members, the same kind of love, because the family member, the distance, the tier, it changes. That's a whole new dynamic that I'm not going to get into, because that's like comparing cogs to gearwork. Gearwork, That was a horrible analogy. But then there's, the bond between friends. That little bit of connectivity, you have. And it always starts small. It's like a wedge. You see someone and then part of you goes, I want that person to be my friend. Or, you see him moping and you're like, wonder what his deal is. Like, it's time, I want to get to go know him. Or you see that girl and you think, whoa, she's pretty rad. She's doing this or that I like, and I'm interested. Proceed. And slowly over time it kind of starts off as like a little chain and becomes a bigger link and a bigger chain with all these memories and moments tied in. But still, that does not answer her particular question. And that is, what is love? What does it mean to be loved? And wow, philosophical. I guess when you boil it down to it, it's like say you're a wolf. You had that pack. You had that friend, that group that you belong to, and then one day you're trudging along a field, and then that catches your eye in the distance. That little flower by itself in the field. And somehow, in the sunlight, its petals, its radiance, everything about it really catch your attention. And you can't hold yourself back from it. Your heart races, your pulse goes, every fiber in your being changes. And ironically to you, the wolf, that flower is just that. It's a flower. It's petals. It's different species entirely, different genus, different dynamic, but something about it. It catches you and draws you in slower. Until finally, part of you's consumed by it. You don't know why. You don't know what it is. You don't know where it's coming from. But all you want to do is to make sure that flower sees another day. That it sees another sunrise. Even if that flower can't be yours. Even if you have to see it blossoming amongst another group of flowers. You still want to protect it. You still want to lay by it. And you still want to make sure it's okay and safe and happy. As much as a flower can get happy. You'll give a little bit of yourself up. More and more and more. Slowly. Deeply. Until, you really only have two ways to go. Until you desire that flower so much you attempt to rip it and pluck it. Or until you lose yourself. Because on the way, you wanted to become a flower so that way you could associate to the flower. You gave up yourself for them. I don't mean you got lost on the way, but they were more important to you than you were. And ironically, that's the greatest drawback to such a beautiful flower. Is that every part of you, no matter how different, will do whatever it takes for that flower. Because in all of its petals, its shine, its beauty, its luminescence, its mystery, how it makes your heart race and makes your mind run, how it makes you so wildly out of your own skin you go stupid. That's what love is. And you can't stop it. You can't fight it. You can't hold it back. You can't contain it. You can't even face it. It just happens. And you know what? I can honestly say I'm not even to that point where I know what it's like to have that back yet. So, maybe take mine with a grain of salt, but I think at the end of the day, that is loving entirely. Part of yourself putting someone entirely before yourself. And true love is doing it selflessly, and I think that ultimate love, that goal that everyone aims for, is finding that one person who will do it back to you, who will return what you've given to them. And, well, an honest viewer, that asked the question, I hope that answers your question. Because, like I said, atom bomb, baby. Little atom bomb. And, best wishes to y'all. Hope everything goes good. And, that was a beautiful question. Peace out, everyone.